What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Fresh, you dig, coming at you with another morning motivation video. It is Monday. Thank God it's Monday. Got that from E.T. Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher. That was cool. He always says, "Thank God it's Monday." Okay, anyway, but I'm glad you guys are here with me. I'm glad you guys decided to wake up, man. You guys are still with me, man. We started this thing probably like 2 months ago, and we're still going strong, and we're going to keep going. And that's one of the things I want to talk to you about today. But before we get into anything, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you never miss an upload. And if you're on Facebook watching, make sure that you like and you comment and you share this video. Remember, we need to share this video so everybody can see it. Now, today we're going to be short and sweet because it's Monday. I know sometimes people have Monday blues, but I get excited for Mondays because on Mondays, the world wakes back up and people start spending money again, and we're back out there getting it, okay? So today I want to talk about persistence and how persistence is key. Now, said again, it's going to be a short and sweet one. Once you get this in, get it out, and get ready for your day. All right? So we all know that we need to be persistent in what we're doing to gain what we're trying to gain. Now, persistence is key because things are not always going to go your way. Okay, I'm just going to put that out there. I think we all know that things are not always going to go your way, and so when things don't go your way, then you need to be persistent. If you believe in it and you love it and you care for it and you really, really, really want to achieve that which you have set out to do, then you need to continue to push and push and push toward that goal. All right. So, for example, you shouldn't be taking no. You shouldn't take no as an answer. Okay. So, for example, if you're out there and you're working on a customer and you're trying to get, some things trying to upsell some things, and, they're telling you no, be persistent, be persistent, not pushy, but persistent. Okay. A perfect example. Yesterday I was in the store because I was buying a new suit, for, just to have a new suit, for speaking engagements and, business type deals and stuff like that. So I was working with the salesperson, and the salesperson was like, "Here, let me show you this suit." So I saw this blue suit and I was like, "All right, cool, I like that one." Boom, package up. Let's get it tailored so we can get up out of here. He was like, "Well, I want you to see this one because this one is just cool, this gray one." So I'm looking at the gray one. I was like, "Yeah, it does look good." And I was like, "But I just want to get a shirt and a suit, get a suit and a shirt and tie, whatever." So I ended up getting the suit, and he was just kept pushing that. He kept pushing that second suit. He's like, "Here, this suit, man. If you wanna ring it up, man, it's cool." And I was like, "Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good on that. It's a really nice suit, but I like the blue one better than I like the gray one." So then he was like, "Okay, well, you need a shirt?" I was like, "Yeah." It's like, "Oh, I'll grab a shirt." So he grabs a shirt, and then he grabs another shirt, and he grabs another shirt, and he put all these options out there, and I'm like, "I just need the one shirt." And he was like, "No, if you get these three, I'm gonna give it to you for $80." And look at the price of the first one. So I'm looking at the price of the first shirt, and the shirt was $100. And I'm like, "Oh, so I can get three for 80, right?" Like, yeah. It's like, "No, but I'll give you that one for about $40, and if you just want to buy one." And I was like, "Oh, okay." He said, "But if I give you three of them, I can get them to you for $80 for three." So I'm like, whatever. So then he starts putting things together, like shirts and different ties and different pocket squares and stuff, and it starts to look good on it. So I'm like, you know what? I think I will get the three shirts. And then so when I ended up walking out of there, with just the one suit. He didn't sell me on the other suit, but he was persistent into getting me to get different combinations. And he was like, you can wear this with this. Like, man, here got some shoes. Put this with that. Look how that looks. That looks good, So I ended up walking out of there with a suit, three shirts, two ties, two pocket squares, a belt, and some shoes. So with his persistence in telling me, you need this, you need that, you need that, made me feel comfortable with purchasing more things. So, I went in there for just a suit, a shirt, and a tie. And I walked out there with suit, shirts, ties, everything, belts, So that persistence is what got me to finally say yes. He was persistent with everything. He wanted to lay everything out there that he had and let me make the decision on whether I wanted it or not. And then he wanted to push me in the sale. So it wasn't pushy. It was more so like, hey man, I can ring this up for you if you want, man. Are you sure? You sure you don't want to go with that one? Sure you don't want to go with this one? Hey, take a look at this. So it wasn't pushy, but it was definitely persistent. And persistent is what is going to get you over that hump. Okay. So if you're out there and you're trying to upsell people, be persistent. Be persistent, not pushy, but persistent. Okay. And even down to like with your business, and you're feeling like you're not doing well, or you're not doing where you're not getting where you're supposed to get to, and I teach this in my course all the time, where if you continue to push and push and push and never give up, push and push and push and never give up, have that persistence to say that I don't care what happens, I'm going to make this thing successful, and I'm going to continue to learn and grow and push and push and push until eventually it'll work for you. It'll start, like magic, it'll click and it'll start working for you. And then eventually you're going to be in abundance. You're going to be like turning down jobs and things like that. It happened for me, and, I was being persistent and pushing and pushing and pushing. There were times that I did want to give up. There were times that I was like, times that I did give up. I was like, screw it, I'm not doing it. And then when that season started to roll around, I started to get that itch, and I'm like, I got to do this, because it felt in my heart that I am too smart and too talented to let this defeat me. There's no way there's people out here with, 6th and 7th grade education. They dropped out of middle school and now they're millionaires, right? So I was like, there's no way with me, with my education and me being smart as I am, and I know that I can do this. So the persistence that I had, I kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Eventually it just clicked, boom, and there it was. And then now it's rolling to a point. Like last week, I had to turn down a job because I was like, I need to spend time with my family, right? So stop working, spend time with your family. Okay, so it was one of those things. So, but anyway, guys, so that's what I just want to give you, that message today, to stay persistent, never give up, don't give up, keep going. It'll work out for you. I promise you. If you continue to go, no matter how long it takes, you will get there eventually. Okay, well, there'll be bumps and bruises along the way, of course. After you get there, after you make it, after you do what you're supposed to do and you start getting your stuff going steady, will there be bumps and bruises along the way? Yes, there still will be bumps and bruises, but stay persistent and never give up, and you'll get to where you want to be. All right, so that's just a little bit of motivation for you on this Monday morning, man. That is my time. I told you it's going to be short and sweet. We're a little bit shorter than what we normally are, about 8 minutes shorter. 8 minutes shorter. So you guys go out and have a great day. Wash on. And if you need help, of course, I have links down below. Check the links out. Pick which one that fits you the best. If you want to if you want to get on a call with me, we'll talk one-on-one, help you get you where you need to be. Also, there's the course down there for you. And we're right now in the stages of revamping this course, and the next time it's going to be amazing. I'm getting great feedback from it, and I'll be getting you guys on to the next thing. All right, so have a great